After the destruction of Jerusalem nearly 6 centuries before the birth of Jesus Christ, the Jews were taken into captivity in Babylon. But 60 years later, Babylon territories were conquered by Persian army. By the verdict of King Cyrus, all captive were set free and allowed to return to their own land. But not all the Jews returned to Judea, as some decided to remain in Persian Empire, the capital of which is the magnificent city of Susa. Part of those that stayed back was Mordecai. He had a niece called Esther. After some years, King Ahasuerus took over the reign of the Persian kingdom and rule from India to Ethiopia over 127 provinces. At a certain time, King Ahasuerus wanted to celebrate his achievement, and decided to flex the royalty of his queen, Vashti. He summoned the queen to come and display her royalty before the people of Persia, but Vashti refused to honor the request of the king. This brought tremendous anger for the insubordination, and as advised by the princes stating if adequate action is not taken, there will be great disrespect and insubordination from wives towards their husband in the Persian Empire. As a result of this, Queen Vashti was dethroned and banned from the palace. In order for the king not to be lonely, a new queen must be installed, so beautiful damsels in the kingdom were selected to undergo royal training, and at the end, the king will pick his choice. At the end of the training, Esther was chosen as the new queen of King Ahasuerus, and the king loves Esther so much. King Ahasuerus has a trusted chief minister called Haman. He was well respected in the kingdom due to his closeness to the king. He is a lover of power and loves to express his authority on his subject. On this faithful day, Haman was taking a stroll within the kingdom. People started bowing to him. Mordecai was also there, but he refused to bow, as this is contrary to his belief, as he can only bow to God and to the king. This infuriates Haman, as he saw this as an act of insubordination. He decided to punish Mordecai and all the Jews. He casted lot to know the best day to strike the Jews. After 12 months of diligent effort to get a date for the destruction of the Jews, the lot chose a date for the Jews to be wasted. Without wasting time, Haman approached the king with a plan, claiming the Jews are constituting nuisance in the kingdom. He suggested the Jews be destroyed, adding that he is ready to fund the operation. A date was announced to destroy all the Jews in the land. After the circular was passed, Mordecai sent a message to Esther in the palace to intervene, but Esther was afraid, as the law forbids the queen to appear before the king uninvited. Sensing the fear in Esther, Mordecai sent another message to Esther as follows: "Don't think that you will escape the fate of all Jews because you are in the king's palace. If you keep silent at this time, liberation and deliverance will come to the Jewish people from another place, but you and your father's house will be destroyed. Who knows, perhaps you have come to your royal position for such a time as this." Upon hearing this, she asked all the Jews to fast for her, as she will approach the king, even if it's against the law. She approached the king at his court, and before anyone could notice her, the king pointed his golden scepter towards her, meaning the king had invited her to the court. Esther stated that she wanted to organize a feast for the king and requested Haman to be present. The king approved her request. After the second round of the feast organized by Esther for the king and Haman, she pleaded for her life and the life of her people, the Jews, as they were sold to be destroyed. Out of curiosity, the king asked who the person was who has presumed in his heart to perpetuate the destruction. Esther responded by revealing the adversary was Haman. As Haman tried to plead with Esther for his life, he fell upon the couch where Esther was seating. The king saw that and commanded Haman to be hanged. Haman was hanged on the same gallows he had prepared for Mordecai. Dears, if you've listened to this story, I will like to hear your opinion on the below question. Do you think Esther took the right decision to approach the king at his court uninvited, considering her predecessor, Queen Vashti, also committed the act of insubordination? Let's have your view on the comments section. God bless you.